We just saw A Wrinkle in Time, and on this show I take my friends, we go see a movie, we review it here in the car and have a discussion. This video is spoiler free, so if you're on the fence or looking for a recommendation, you can watch this video to find out what we thought. And if you want to see the rest of our thoughts, including spoilers, check out the companion video, which would be called A Wrinkle in Time Movie Discussion with Spoilers. This is a Disney adaptation of the book A Wrinkle in Time. It stars Oprah Winfrey, Reese Witherspoon, Mindy Kaling, sort of, and then the main characters are unknown child actors, at least to me, that I haven't seen before. I sort of remember the book from being a kid. I think this was a little bit worse than average adaptation of it, but I also don't remember loving the book, so the fact that I don't love this movie is probably, at least in part, due to the story of it. Main problem is that it's very slow. It sort of dances around trying to explain the science of all of the things, but it also just sort of throws up its hands and says, like, it's just magical pretty stuff that happens, and here's the magical pretty stuff.
And look, there's a lettuce. It flies.
Yeah. I did not have a lot of hope for this movie being good based on anything that I'd seen for it, any of the marketing stuff for it. I think Disney knows what's going on with it. I think they... I think that their marketing has really trailed off in the last couple of months for it, that they've just sort of kicked it out the door and they're going to let it drop off. We saw the first showing of it in IMAX here in the Kansas City area, and there were about 11 people in the theater, including the four of us. And after the movie ended, I noticed that like 3 or 4 of those people they were employees of AMC that went back up into the projection booth area where they could get up to the offices. So they weren't even paying customers; they were just employees that, because they encourage their employees to see all the movies so they can, make recommendations and stuff like that. It's not a good movie. I would not recommend it. So, what'd you guys think?
I just texted someone who asked what movie we saw, and I said, A Wrinkle in Time, don't waste yours.
Yeah.
I thought, actually, the best part was the child actors. Yeah. I thought Charles Wallace, the little kid who played that, probably had a great time with it, but...
He had moments,
yeah.
He had moments that worked, but for the most part, I could see them editing around him.
Yeah.
You could see, there were parts where the editing was just painful, and it was like, oh, he changed his face, and they had to, move the shot off of him quickly, or... yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
What about you guys?
I've said my piece.
I think it's a beautiful movie in colors and what you see. It's not a whole lot there. Wouldn't recommend it. It's pretty pictures. I think they pumped it with the names of Oprah, Mindy, and Reese. And that's about it. So I think people want to go see it for that, but it's not necessary. I don't even think I would probably recommend children to sit down and watch it.
No, I wouldn't.
Because I think they would be bored.
They would be.
Yeah.
Just get still images of those 3 women and look at those.
Yeah, I mean, it was the costumes were pretty, but parts just fell off.
Their makeup was crazy.
Yeah.
And their
I
hair.
love the amount of glitter they had in the movie.
Dale says I can't do that. I was wanting, stick sparkles on my forehead like Oprah and...
Nobody wants that.
On paper, this movie had everything it needed to capitalize on everything that's going on in Hollywood right now and the world at large.
Ooh,
and it didn't manage to capitalize on anything. It was boring. It was very pretty, but that's it. It was eye candy and nothing else. There was no substance.
Yeah.
I wouldn't recommend it.
Yeah, I mean, having said all of that, Tim Burton's Alice in Wonderland movies are pretty, and they're more entertaining than this by a long shot. And those movies are movies that people would just say, go for the visuals and don't worry about everything else, this has less going on than Alice or Through the Looking Glass.
This would be a beautiful picture book.
Yeah.
That's kind of how I feel.
That sounded so defeated.
If it were like 8 pages, I could see that.
Yeah, like, oh, look at these pretty ladies. Look
It would
at
just
this.
spew glitter.
Like 10 seconds of my
Tesseract.
time, and okay.
Alright, that's great.
Oh, that's how you spell Tesseract. Okay.
Yeah.
That's our review. If you like the way we do these, please like the video, subscribe. If you want to check out the discussion, we'll get into that in the other video. Check out all the written and video reviews at dalemaxfield.com, and thanks for watching.